Hey, everybody. Two boys, one brain cell. My name's Chuck Beeson, and this is
Joel Norden.
And today we are reacting to some Dragonforce.
Yes.
This is Soldiers of the Wastelands.
Chuck made a bet with a Patreon, which did not pay off for him, so he is now being tortured. Chuck hates long songs, and he hates, I honestly don't know what else you'd dislike about Dragonforce, though you haven't really listened to them.
I haven't.
So this will be interesting. I'm pretty sure this was just chosen because it was long.
It's very possible.
I like Dragonforce.
So this is the bet I lost? This is my punishment?
This is step one of your punishment.
Gotcha.
The other ones are heavy.
Okay.
So this came off their Sonic Firestorm album in 2010, which I didn't listen to a whole lot of because I listened to a whole lot of Inhuman Rampage.
Wait, this came out in 2004.
Yes. Let's see. You're right. That was a remastered edition.
Yeah.
2010 US edition. Okay. So I listened to a lot of Inhuman Rampage, which was 2006, as you can see there with all the hearts, because Through the Fire and the Flames.
Okay.
It was on Guitar Hero 3,
Yep.
which was a classic. And then I've listened to a lot of Dragonforce since then, too. So I got 24 songs liked, obviously.
Yeah.
So this is number 3 on their list, though.
Interesting.
So this is indeed interesting. So let's jump on in and see what happens, Chuck.
Yeah, let's do it.
Guys, it's April, International Music Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
Make sure you jam some tunes. Make your family and friends jam some tunes. Force the music on them.
Force the music.
Force the music. Let's go.
Burning fast, burning lights on the long distant road, through the lost mountains, endless, so far away from home. Towards the mountains high, forest plains of wilderness, we're striking out tonight. On towards our destiny, we travel far and wide. Journey through the darkness as your hearts refuse to die. In the flames of hell, we fire and will, the fires our doom is done. With the forces of the blackest nights, they staring in the sun. Far across the distant flames of ice, we're searching for the sword. When the time has come for battle now, we follow with the horde. We will ride with fire burning hot to us the night sky. In the land of long ago, forever in our soul. Fly on
halfway point. Chuck, what are you thinking so far, Dragonforce?
I think I have a problem.
Okay, what's the problem,
I
Chuck?
really like this genre.
Symphonic metal?
Yeah.
This is like symphonic metal on speed.
Yeah.
It's just like everything's sped up.
Yeah.
But it still has, like, if you slowed this down, it's very symphonic metalish, right?
Yeah. It's something about the way the voices mold with
The music.
itself. And it takes all semblance of lyricism out of the equation for me because I just don't care.
And when you look at it, the lyricism is really good in these too.
Yeah. And I don't care what he said this entire song to this point.
Just feeling the song itself.
What I do know is that he sung the chorus at least 3 times.
Mhm.
And I don't care.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah.
4. Yeah, 4.
Almost 5.
Yeah, almost 5.
Which is fair in general, but
Yeah. Normally we get that in a 2-minute song,
Right.
stuff we listen to.
which is fair in general, but at the same time, I just don't care because I'm just wrapped up in the atmosphere.
Yes. See, this is what Dragonforce says to me as well. It's the atmosphere to start, and then slowly, like what you just said, the chorus will start getting caught in your head, and then you'll slowly start picking up more lines throughout the entire song, and then you'll be like, oh my God, this is painting such a badass picture. It's typically how it...
And I got kind of that, right off the bat, was kind of a folky chant,
I could see that.
which I'm just like, okay, not what I expected at all going into something. You know, I knew Dragonforce was more symphonic metal, so I was kind of excited on that end of things. But then you start off like that, and I'm like, okay. And then it went into this like minute or longer instrumental, which I think was what our Patreon was queuing on because I don't like long intros, but it was no longer an intro because he started singing beforehand. So I just didn't care.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the vibe so far.
Uh-huh. I'm definitely digging this right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it playlist worthy as of right now, out of curiosity?
At this moment, yes.
What?
We'll see how the next 5 minutes goes, though.
What kind of punishment is this, Patreon? He looks too happy.
Give it to the next 2 songs, all right?
Yeah, that's fair. The Infant Annihilator will knock you down a few pegs. Yeah. All right, let's finish this out. All right.
Dude, my hand just went straight to a tug of Iloa.
You're like, wow, I have fat fingers.
No, my fingers just cramped up listening to that. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yep. Now, while I do find this extremely impressive instrumentally and vocally, I do think early Dragonforce, the issue I have, it all kind of sounds the same.
Okay.
So this song honestly sounds a lot like Through the Fire and the Flames in areas.
It does.
Did you notice that too?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I think later on in their career, they got a little bit, they mixed it up a little bit more. And that's what I honestly started getting into. But they still keep the same overall sound.
Yeah.
It just doesn't sound like all their other songs.
Same premise
Yes.
and style.
Style. Yep. Yep. And I think honestly, some of those you would enjoy as well. They're just not as quite as long.
Yeah.
So-
Which is not a bad thing.
No. But you know, you and I both had the attention span problem with the long songs, and
Yup.
even in areas in here, I was like, "This is really good instrumental, but damn, it's long." There's a whole. I'd like some lyrics, please.
Yup. Did you notice that one spot? I'm like, all right, you've been doing the same thing over and over again. Give me a change up, and then it did.
Yeah, immediately when you were about to get frustrated.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see you.
The second my face showed the boredom, because it's my biggest thing. I cannot hide my emotions because my face says everything. It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, I'm over. Okay.
You were like, damn it, I just said this might be playlist worthy. And then that hit, and you were like, son of a bitch. And then it picked up, and you're like, maybe there's a chance.
Then I'm like, okay.
Maybe there's a shot.
I'm going to try it.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm going to try it.
Oh, I thought for sure by the end of the song it was not in a playlist.
Oh, I'm going to try it.
Okay.
I enjoyed the song enough. The only thing that I think could potentially kick it out is that instrumental there right after that break, right after that midway point.
Middle way point.
That is the only part of this song I am worried about as it's in a playlist.
Hell yeah. I mean, yeah, there's not really much to complain about here, except for, we're lyric guys. So that's legitimately all we're going to bellyache about is instrumentals being really long.
Yeah.
But, when Dragonforce, it does happen. Now, for rating wise, I'll let you go first, actually. See what you got. I don't know what you got.
Okay.
I have no idea where you're going to set.
Well, so I'm going to take into consideration your thought process there with ratings and just let my whether it's going in a playlist or not.
I mean, you do however you
talk
want to do
about
it. It just
I know.
felt, yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and give that the go. And we're going to go with a 7.4 playlist.
Damn.
But it's an on the fence playlist.
Yeah.
To be very clear.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Now, I'm going to go with a flat 6 here, and it is not going to go in a playlist. Like I said, I have 24 other Dragonforce songs in my playlist. This one just sounds a little too similar to some of the other ones I really enjoy already. And while Through the Fire and the Flames and that album might have came out after this album,
Yeah.
I know that album better than this. So that's going to take precedence for me just because I grew up jamming that. And then, like I said, there's a lot of other Dragonforce songs that I think you would really dig. But, yeah.
I have a serious thing where I love this genre of music.
Yeah, I'm really shocked. For someone who doesn't like instrumentals, symphonic metal is your thing.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes zero sense.
It makes no sense at all. But my goodness.
And you love the stereotypical aspects of the genre as well, which is the funniest thing. Like, you're like, it could be a 12-minute song, and all they have is choir in the background. And I'm like, he's like, it's glorious. I'm like, all right, bud.
I feel like I'm the king of the world.
Yeah, it cracks me up, dude. Cracks me up because you hate like stereotypical things about every other genre.
Not this one.
Symphonic metal, you could line up the same song and just name it different. Chuck's like, yes, give me more.
I guess they did give me more by doing it that way.
They did. All right, guys. Well, if you enjoyed our reactions, please do us a favor. Smash that like button. And if you want to have some fun at our expense, drop down in the comments who gets the brain cell. There's only one. There's two of us. Let us know who gets it. I'm Joel Norton, and that's Charles Beeson. Until next time, peace out.
And I know why I got this song. I was one of three during that challenge. So here's the good one.